Seed of Glory. Tuesday, the 8th of July, 2025. Theme: Your Mouth, Hey. Part 2. Memory verse, Proverbs 11 verse 9. Neve 9. With their mouth, the godless destroy their neighbors, but through knowledge, the righteous escape. There are several Bible verses that speak about the inherent power that is embedded in the word of our mouth and/or our tongue. The Bible describes it as a controller and evil that can send one to hell. Fire. James 3 verses 3 to 6. The book Proverbs 18 verse 21 says it has the power of life and death. Our memory verse of today says the godless destroy their neighbors with their mouths, but through knowledge, the righteous shall escape. This is true of late King Saul, who ignorantly placed a curse on his son Jonathan that fought for the cause of the nation Israel. 1 Samuel 14 verse 24. Neve 24. Now the Israelites were in distress that day, because Saul had bound the people under an oath, saying, Cursed be anyone who eats food before evening comes, before I have avenged myself on my enemies. So none of the troops tasted food. 1 Samuel 14 verses 27 to 28. Neve 27. But Jonathan had not heard that his father had bound the people with the oath. So he reached out to the end of the staff that was in his hand and dipped it into the honeycomb. He raised his hand to his mouth, and his eyes brightened. 28. Then one of the soldiers told him, Your father bound the army under a strict oath, saying, Cursed be anyone who eats food today. That is why the men are faint. Christians should avoid placing curses on any issue. It is possible you may not be fully aware of circumstances that surround it. It is dangerous to place a curse. Psalms 109 verses 17 to 18. Neve 17. He loved to pronounce a curse, may it come back on him. He found no pleasure in blessing, may it be far from him. 18. He wore cursing as his garment. It entered into his body like water, into his bones like oil. The Bible even instructs us to bless and not curse. Romans 12 verse 14. Neve 14. Bless those who persecute you. Bless and do not curse. Jacob did the same when he placed a curse on whoever stole the gods of Laban, his brother-in-law. Genesis 31 verse 32. Neve 32. But if you find anyone who is your gods, that person shall not live in the presence of our relatives. See for yourself whether there is anything of yours here with me, and if so, take it. Now Jacob did not know that Rachel had stolen the gods. In the examples above, the two victims, Jonathan and Rachel, the beloved wife of Jacob, lost their lives. Beloved, what people did to you may be painful, but God will not be happy with you if you destroy them with curses. You risk losing your anointing and the authority in your mouth. What if you or your children did the same thing? Would you be happy if they curse? Remember that you shall reap whatever you sow. Till tomorrow. Remember that Christ in you is the hope of glory. A. Darrow Ezekiel. Glorious Gospel Center.